Alright, so turn that off and turn this back on. Alright, so hello everyone. Today we are working on art for a stream scene. This currently, at the release, is going to be planned for a stream ending scene because I don't have one of those yet, so it makes the most sense to make the one I don't have yet. Alright, so the goal of today is really to get at least a storyboard, or what's it called when you do a like a plan for each of the scenes in an animated short? Is a storyboard? Well, I'm gonna do one of those things, and the goal is to get it to a point where at least I have the motion planned out. We're not actually gonna use the full space of this canvas. So the gray part, if you see me do these kind of scenes before, it is the overflow space for Live2D, just to make sure I can draw the whole thing, because Live2D doesn't like it when you don't include the whole thing. But this is currently, I think, like 3 times the regular widescreen canvas size. We're probably going to be using only a portion of it. So I've got like a mild rough kind of setup here. So, oh, that's not what I want to move out. So basically got one pose here, which is kind of facing the camera. Then you got one pose here, which is facing 2 screens, basically a computer setup. And I think in terms of a motion plan, let me actually just start it here. I need a new folder. Okay, so the motion plan probably is start camera. So this is supposed to be camera. If it's weird that I use camera as a term where the screen's facing a lot, it's because I used to be in game development, and that's basically how we handled what the player was seeing. But probably gonna start with, let's see, do I have rectangle that's not filled and not round? So probably want to start the shot here. So this is going to be start frame. Zoom this way. Body has to go this way. So basically it just moves out of the way so you get a clearer look of what's in the front here. So you get more of a zoom that's kind of closer to about here. So that's probably like start transition. Show a focus here. Maybe a message. And then we're going to let me just make sure I'm labeling these all correctly. Zoom it out. Oh, don't rotate. Zoom it out again. So that... let's just change the colors of these. You can be this color, you can be this color. Let's change this color. Zoom into a frame. Or zoom... Actually no, we want to have the zoom go out this way, like this. Have a zoom. And we want the frame to sit probably about here. And that's gonna be like the gist of the whole motion. Probably gonna work on this in After Effects realistically. Then for the basically the still frame, what will be the still frames, but we're gonna have a looping animation as the still frames. We'll add a banner to the top of this. Kind of like something to frame off this area. And maybe also we can put something like chat box here. I know I don't really get much in the chat because I'm not a big streamer, but put a chat box here, maybe put a message here, and then I can totally run my own ads here. Maybe clips or just showcase stuff just on the side, just sits on top of there. I mean, when I call it ads, it's literally just my stuff I show people for my commission work. So it'll just sit on the side and it will be my personal ads. If I can't run ads because I'm not a big enough deal for YouTube to let me, I run my own ones. Why not? I mean, this is a stream ending scene. If you're still here at this point, you may as well have something to look at, right? Maybe I'll actually like squeeze this down so that the it's more like this. Yeah, I mean, that really depends on like your local, right? My ads, if I turn on ads, because I try to keep my ads on when I'm on YouTube, because I actually like to support the people I watch. But honestly, they've been taken over by Hero Wars, like the really scam looking mobile game. So it's really hard to watch them. I mean, my phone is on, is like permanently VPN'd into Japan, and those ads are pretty funny sometimes. I mean, some ads are pretty lame, but some ads are actually pretty funny as well. So, I have full belief that it completely depends on your area, how like decent your ads are at this point. Also, probably because that affects how many of the really scummy, well, basically just a random Hero Wars mobile looking game, whether they sell ads in your area or not. Let's just zoom this out a little bit. Let's grab this whole part and actually just go like... Actually no, I need to go you and you probably. No, just you. I'm gonna like shrink this down a little bit to fit in the frame a little better. I don't think I've ever seen a VTuber one. Because I'm more surprised when people pay for their... Like, it's actually kind of surprising when a creator has paid for their ad to actually run on YouTube. And at that point, I don't really know what to think about like what they do. It's like, are you like, because like there's two choices for that, right? It's either you're such a big deal that you have the disposable income to throw ads onto a platform, or you're just throwing money to try and get traction, and there's a good chance that I don't actually care about what you do. I mean, I'm very guilty of not really checking out a lot of new stuff. I have been watching pretty much the same people since 2013. For the most part, like the newest things I've watched are the like I keep track of what, like I try to keep track of what Niji Sanji and Hololive are doing, just because they're like the biggest like they're the biggest people for the VTuber community in YouTube. Because VSojo's over on Twitch for the most part. I mean, I do take a look at what iMouse does on YouTube. But it's like, otherwise, I think like every single person that I have in my subscriber box has been around forever. It's like the old YouTubers. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna shrink this a little bit. Let's probably like really make this bigger. So the head's kind of looking up, so I'm just gonna reduce this a little bit. I mean, I keep telling myself to go like look for other VTubers doing things on YouTube, but I just never get around to it because all the people I talk to are on Twitch. It's actually hilarious every time I do something with them because I just like tell them I'm recording and they're just like, yo, what? And well, some people for some reason don't like it when I tell them to mute if they're gonna talk to chat, because holy shit, like not everyone needs to hear you talk to chat. It's like every time you talk to chat, that's another like 15 seconds or 20 seconds I have to edit out of the video later. It's like it doesn't make good video content if you're just talking to chat the whole time. It's good times. I haven't really done any video content forever, so yeah. Last time I did anything it was all solo content. So okay, I really need to redraw the redraw this, because this needs to be lodged more on a surface here, because we've got a kind of surface across like this. So this has to be more like well, but draw it in a box, it'll be kind of like what shape like this. Like it was a box shape. So this has to fit inside this. Something like that. Then this has to curl onto this. Like that. Then this side also kind of has to sit on the surface here, which is kind of be like that. So if this is within a box shape, it'll be a bit like, yeah, no, this way. I should probably use a perspective ruler, but I'm trying to freehand it a little bit here, so that the inside of the headset will be like this, with the back side going over the top of this and into here. Okay, it looks really messy right now because I'm not erasing a lot of lines, but I kind of had to get in real deep to get some of these lines out of here. Alright, let's try and get these lines out. Yeah, something like that. Will be good enough. I can figure this out. I'm the only one who needs to know what everything is. I'm the only one working on this. Oh boy. Oh yeah, also, I'm gonna say this now. I didn't think it would be so difficult to find people sitting really, like, sitting in a really bad posture in a chair. But it's like the hardest thing to find when you're just looking for poses for some reason. You either have to look for just random pictures online of people sitting in a chair really badly, or you get actual pose references where people are sitting in chairs very properly, which really surprised me. I didn't think it would be that difficult. It's like, I'm trying to say something like, hey man, you're gonna draw people sitting in chairs, make them sit properly so that when people look at it, they'll be like, oh shit, I'm not sitting right, or something like that. It's like, it was really weird. But you know, one leg up, one leg round. I can actually sit like this on my chair. My chair was a little bigger because one of the armrests on my chair has fallen off. Honestly, the chair wasn't wide enough to begin with, so it's actually kind of convenient, ironically enough. Let's just do a cleaner version of the chair here. So the back only needs to like come up to about here and about here. Actually, no. You don't really account for your arms for the back part. You can like go up like here. This can curve out to about here. Actually no, anime heads are big. That's a slight issue. Okay, we'll bring the arm out before it curves inwards to about here. Put this around here. The armrest can go in front of that. Like that. Let me just turn on one set of lines. So basically, armrest sits about here. The handle thing for it that connects it to the chair sits like this. Also, I know that this is an image of a gaming chair. If you have a gaming chair, I really will pay good wishes for your back, because those things are not good for you. When it comes down to it, yeah, they're probably better than like a hardwood chair, but a standard office mesh chair is so much better for your back, like holy crap. So this sits like about here. We'll have the cushion that goes in about here, which actually needs to be able to seat your butt. The knee will go onto the bit of the cushion over here, and then that goes around the backside here. And so the other side of this cushion goes about here. I should probably start changing some of these colors so I can actually see. You can be blue, sure. We're not using blue right now because the other blue has been turned off. Like when someone asked about where they should get a gaming chair, the only thing you can literally tell them is, it's like an ergonomic chair, but they ripped off the ergonomic parts to add on really expensive branding, and that is your gaming chair. I mean, I have a picture of it up because, you know, everyone loves these things for some reason when it comes to visuals, because they look nice. So I've got Secret Labs chairs here, because honestly, they're the big brand. If you want to copy a gaming chair, you copy Secret Labs, which is something like this. And then this has to like stick out, so this is like this on here, and this is like tube down like that, sticks out a bit, then it goes into the back piece like this, and then brings up to your headpiece like so. Maybe something like that. We'll connect onto the back of that like that. And then the cushion goes somewhere like here. Probably won't be the most relevant thing in the world, but the cushion is there. And then this goes down the back side of the chair, and then you have the other side of this, which sticks out like so, like that. And that is a gaming chair in all roughness. Do Secret Labs ones not have the bit for your tail, around where your tailbone is, for your waist, or your hip? They don't, huh? I thought most did. Oh no, this one does. What's this one? Diva. Ah yes, the good old Diva gaming chair. That was so popular for a while. I mean, what's the other brand that does gaming chairs? What's the one PewDiePie has? I just remember his chair because it became a whole meme. I don't know if that reflects on my age that one of the people I still watch is PewDiePie. And the fact that I've like watched about 3 Mr. Beast videos ever. Okay, so just gonna do like a single clean version of this because this is like 90% the chair here. So gonna turn that off. We're gonna turn this into a different color. Gonna turn this off. Sure, you can be blue for a bit. Why not? So how these go? They go like have a soft corner, and then they go down like this, and then have another soft turn here. Then they go like that, and then they edge out more than before like that, and then that connects onto the back side of the chair. Do I have a back of one of these chairs? I do, okay. Then this bit has a bit of litter, that is obviously the back part. Did it actually have ads running? I don't think I've ever seen an ad. Or maybe they're just not targeted for me. I don't know what my AdSense thinks I like to look at because they give me way too many of the Hero Wars ads. Because if they have them running on YouTube normally, then I definitely don't see them. Got the wheel kind of pushing it back, that's the recliner. Then you have the base of the chair like this. And we're going a back view, so we're not going to draw any of the front part. We're going to have like the armrest sticking out a little bit and a little bit of cushion here sticking out like this. A little bit of a side view. Maybe we'll have like a little bit of cushion sticking out here. Then the hair at the back is basically just like that, and then side tail over the side like that. And have that be behind the will be hidden by a chair, and also we want well, we in the chibi model I ended up changing it to just like triangular hard pieces, so we're going to have the good old cat headset here. That's basically what is needed for this shot. Maybe have an arm sticking out at most, which should be a bit lower down, but arm will be about here. Okay, maybe we don't draw that, just draw a tube for now as a reference point, and the arm will be... Actually, the arm will be what, like this. So it'll be like here, and the joint will be about... This is elbow, this is hand. Shoulder will be about here. Okay, so where is my other image that I've been looking at? So I could just take a screenshot and blur it for the computer screens, because honestly that's not a large problem. I might need to use something for screens, because holy shit, I'm not about to actually draw something for the display. That would be a little wild. Do I need a perspective ruler? I really shouldn't. Unless I want to just make sure that my displays are parallel with their lines. You know what? That might actually just be a better idea. I'm gonna put in a perspective ruler. Okay, so we're gonna draw the background first. Gonna put this into a folder. This is basically all the immediately static stuff. I can add some more stuff to this, but half the screen right now is envisioned that's gonna be like largely blocked by just stuff on screen. So don't need too many things dangling up or moving about. I mean, the only other real reference for a room I've seen recently that doesn't have too many dangly parts is probably the work along stream that Live2D themselves put out. Where is it? Let me just take a look at it again. Where is it? Alright, where's the channel? Live2D. The actual... Wow, someone's overtaken Live2D as a top search when you just search it into the search bar. Yeah, this thing. Let me just put this on screen, actually. This right? Yeah, that's right. But this is like the, like a scene they did for work along stream. There's not too many movements. It's like, what's it? There's steam here, there is my cursor on screen? My cursor is on screen. There is like a little phone tablet thingy limiting here. The plants in the foreground are moving. There's a rotating plant holder thing here, and then the water, there's a little bit of effects here, and then there's a thing here that's floating, and then you've just got like a shooting stars that come down occasionally, and the lights change colors, and that's like actually all the movement in this scene. So I'm not actually looking for like too much motion in terms of like a room scene. Oh, that's the wrong thing. This. I think was it? I remember seeing one recently. It might have been Pekora had a animated room scene for chatting. I think. I remember like seeing her like a few times before she actually started the game. And it had a couple of dangly bits in the room which swung around, so it's actually animated. I don't keep that close track of HoloLive anymore, so I haven't really looked at this stuff very much recently. It's honestly the kind of like motion one that kind of capture is probably closer to what you see it was usually in the game, honestly. Let's just actually decide where everything should sit. Because we want a motion like the transition from this pose to this pose needs to happen. And this needs to be like half turned already. So this is like going from about probably a what's it called? It's not 3/4, like going from like a 1/5. Or like going from like nearly side on to it's like less than 3/4, it's probably like what, a 4/5 face pose. So that has to happen in the transition between coming from here up to here. So I just need to make sure all my parts will facilitate that. Which I don't think is going to be too much of a problem, realistically. As long as I don't do a side face, because anime side faces require a lot of extra work. And honestly, that's just out of scope, and I don't need it when I don't have to purposely do it. Like, as cool as it is, you don't need it. Somehow that's still one of my favorite things to say about what people have done to VTuber models. Is like, it's cool, but you don't need it. Let's just do like a proper rough. Just make sure all the poses are where I want them. Yeah, do this on the Victor layer, why not? Let's go. Just keep these on, but also turn this to red for a bit. Change this into the same kind of red color. Oh, what are we looking at here? Looking at mostly front forward face. This is the long side of the hair. We're gonna bring this down. Gonna bring this over the head like so. Gonna kind of curve it in like so. Whoop. Maybe I should just have this part longer. Have a curve back up and around. That'd just be easier to work with fundamentally. So I have this going down like this. Maybe have this connect. Have like a break here, and maybe have a strand that goes like this. Right there. Doesn't really matter too much because this is 90% front facing. Then we're going to curve this around. Then we need to put this over the top of the head. Like so. The face needs to go something like here. Was that right? No, I'm following the red lines. Face goes somewhere like here. Because the head's raised up a bit from where it originally was. Going to put the side tail over the edge here. Like so. A bit thick. Maybe more like that. Probably to draw. The head's leaning back a little bit. I want to. I could probably find a picture somewhere of headset being held, because that's not really the most difficult thing to find, I feel like. Yeah, there we go. That was quick. Image needs to be flipped over a little bit. Or I could draw this flipped over, that's actually fine too. But for the most part, let's see. Hand goes over like so. Can most sort of way hide the thumb. But like kind of have the thumb come around like this, but kinda something roughly like this. Okay, this is too far out, or this is too far bent as well. No, this is too fat, that's probably why. I want to go like so, and then have the pinky go down like so. And kind of, it's more like it's cupping the like this way instead, and then the little meaty part of the hand, and this is like the back side of the hand, like this. Kind of what the hand will look like on top of the thing, and then you're gonna have the thing coming underneath this. goes like that, and then this kind of like that underneath. Okay, and then that needs to connect to the arm. Ooh, that's the rotation tool. Needs to connect to the arm that's coming up like here. That connects to the elbow, which is about here. That connects onto the inner shirt, which sits like right here, looking down on the slightly, so we're gonna have the angle of the sleeve like so. Gonna have this come around to the shoulder. A little loose fitting on the shoulders. Then we're gonna have the actual body part that hits it come through like this along the back side of the neck. Like so. The actual neck will be coming up here where the collar will be something like this. That goes down the body. Can kind of attach a maybe something like that, which is kind of like that for the ear on the headset. Whoop! I do that way too often. Then this side kind of has to sit on the body on this side, like like I didn't draw this box very well, but I keep it within this box, and then it's like this box wasn't drawn properly, so maybe I shouldn't. But oh dear. Okay, maybe I shouldn't keep it within that box and just kind of eyeball it. Should be something kind of like this. Yeah, kind of clean. And then that sticks out a bit. You got the foam part that kind of goes round like this. And then actually these days it's pretty much the foam straight into like the plastic part, isn't it? Maybe have like a little bit of the visible plastic on the side sticking out like that. Also gonna grab this whole thing and shift it a little bit so it's sitting more like this and like maybe like that. Then we have the neck of the shirt coming down like this, and then we also have this coming through like this onto the this would be stretching out like this onto the plastic portion, like so. I'm gonna have to think about exactly how to do these parts. It might be best to do it the box way, where you just have every side separated of the box, and then just have to turn, because this is gonna have to turn from side onto like not quite front on. The body is a bit easier, the body's round, or the body is like made of rounded cylinders for the most part. That's probably gonna be less of an issue. Then we got the shirt coming down this way. which needs to cross in like this. How turned is the body? I like the body like a little bit turned with the shoulder there. So this should come... Maybe the arm should be inward in. Like this. Into the bit where this will stretch into this. I'm just gonna draw this on top of the arms, fine. Let's get rid of that line once it's guided in. Bit like that. This will come through here into the middle of this. Then that will slink down into the bit that is probably the least properly drawn out of everything here. Okay, I think this part needs to be bigger. Oh, like get this. Oh yeah. Okay, can I? How can I get this without catching that part? Let's just try and squeeze that in there, and just enlarge mostly this part. And it can actually sit about here then. All right, these things kind of like have to cup around the ear, don't they? So kind of like the cushiony bit will be what, like that around the ear. And then there will be like foam that like pulls in on itself all the way around, like that. Okay, so crutch is about here. We're bringing one leg like right up from where the back of the hips like about here. The butt itself is like probably about here. This is like the whole of the thigh coming up like this, with the calf coming through like this. And you got like the knee coming over here. Also, you sit like this on your chair. I really don't want to like look at your back. Like it's gotta be twisted. I sat like this for a bit, and now I stand while I work because otherwise my back will crumble into mini pieces by the time I'm done. And I only stream for like 2 to 3 hours, not like the people who go for like 8 hours at a time. Oh wait. I got like the foot coming down like this. I draw it properly. I probably will draw it properly, but the idea is that the foot is kind of like this, and it's like, well, this coming down like that. Then we got this side of the body coming down like so into the hip, which then stretches one thigh way out this way. Got the knee like over here. Got the calf, so the knee's like in here. And then the calf is like stretching out like this. Actually, wait, no. Be more like, what? Stretching out like so. Underneath the other leg. I remember when I could sit like this and not hurt the next day, or the few hours that like come after something like this. That was a great time. Oh my. The toe is on this side, so the foot will be what, like this. something like that. The bottom of the thigh is basically invisible, but it's like back here. And then we want the okay, let's just get this to be a different color as well. It's kind of in the way. So we want the folded part of the shorts to sit kind of like this over the leg. So this is like that. The shirt itself actually like kind of stretches down quite a bit. It has like a big ass fold here, so we'll just do that. Okay, so if we didn't turn you off, I could do the face at least first here later. Turn you off. Actually, let's just turn that all off. Give a wand action here. Oh, is that gonna be in the way? Well, that's totally gonna be in the way. Okay, hold on. Turn off the background as well. Wand action. I need to mostly follow this thing. Then we'll end up with this thing that sticks out the back here. Drawing it kind of messily, but that's fine. This has to connect onto the bottom, the base here, onto the recliner, which is a circle cylinder that kinda like goes like this around the edge. That goes into a, oh right, the border. Let's set the border off. That goes into the cushion that goes round the front here, which I don't actually know you can remove the armrests, but they kind of have like the same thing going like around here. That goes into this, the cushion that on the side. This goes into the armrests, which is actually a thing that, oh right, this actually goes in front of the body, so we've got this thing, get rid of that. And get, and actually no, the arm should be on top of it, so we're going to get rid of the inside here. This thing actually kind of just floats on top of this one little bit of support, which is actually amazing in a way. The cushion for this part of the butt goes over through here. This was actually the rounded side. I don't know if I should draw it in or not, but the dividers of the cushion part like coming through here. Then the reclining part of this comes through here. This is like the actual part that connects to the edge, and then we got the bit that comes down the back here. Whoop. Then we got like this, and two like this. Then we're gonna have this leg over the top of this other armrest. So that's just gonna stick out from actually. Oh, no, it's fine. I can draw that in. It's gonna stick out through the backside here. Needs to be drawn over that part, but I can do that later. The cushion here splits about here, comes around the bottom, and then we've got the main inside cushion in the middle here. Then this has to come through like this on top of this part. And then I've drawn this here enough times to be able to just do it right. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. When you make your own character and you really need to learn how to draw it quickly. Like that, and 2 like that. Add some extra detail. Why not? Go like that. That's that. I sits about here. And then the jawline's about here, so the mouth has to sit about here. We'll put the leg in front here, like that. That line can stay, this line needs to go. Like that. I have those like wrap like right here. Kind of be out of the way there. Get that leg out of there, get this cushion part out of there. I think the legs need to be longer. We'll need to shorten the body a little bit. This is like the crutch area is like right here. Oh. The crutch is like right here. Stomach here, the chest line here. Then, you know, just work out how many pieces I need as well for the full action. Alright, we'll leave that there for a moment. That's about as clean as I'm going to have that sitting there for a bit. The back view is much simpler, where we simply need the back of the chair for the most part. And this is going to just move to the side like a static object. Probably have a couple of moving pieces, but the core of this is going to be this in static motion. But so this is like the front cushion. No, wait, how does it work? Your front cushion goes like this. The edge of this goes into this part here. I mean, this is pretty much already the clean that I need to like work out the parts. Mess with like not even bother doing this. It's kind of irrelevant. Okay, do I use a perspective ruler for this? Most of the things aren't the same perspective at all, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Also, why do I have an alert? What the hell's happening? Oh, what is happening? What are people talking about? Oh, right. Reverse masking. Cool. Okay, so I just start drawing the parts then. Because the static parts, apart from making all the lines straighter, because these for the most part, computer parts aren't very round, typically speaking. This is very custom. Actually, let me just draw a really quickly here. So basically, this has to be able to go from something that's more along the lines of... So, how do these chairs look on the side? Let me just check. How much do they lean? That's what I want to know. Why isn't there no side profile? There's only like front profiles. I need a side profile, please. Yeah, I get it. Your lit up back kick is very nice, but I want a side profile. Well, regardless, it's something along the lines of... So I have like maybe... How visible would the edges be on this? Maybe something like that? Then you're going to the recliner part into the cushion. Which is kind of crossing like so right now into the bit that has to stick out a bit, like so. Recliner into that. Then this goes over the front here, this goes down like this goes over like this, like so. This connects onto that. Kind of has to go from like this pose. Like this, where we have my inability to draw the circles, where we're looking at a pose that's like probably about like here. Doesn't it be like the most accurate thing in the world as it spins around? I'm really not drawing this very well because this actually needs to be significantly closer. Or the back actually has to be a bit closer. Can actually lean the head forward a little bit. I'll figure it out when I need to get the parts done. The back will be coming down like... You know, can I like lean this back a bit more so it's actually against the You don't really lean your back against it, do you? Like your upper back, you like lean your lower back against the chair. So it'll be like that. Like your head and your back go against the chair, but your upper back actually doesn't very often. But you have a head cushion. Because the body needs to be able to like spin around from from about here. Body coming in through the back of here. You have your butt here, waist coming through like here, crutch like that. I try and maintain this pose, which would be like leg up to like, or like leg forward a bit like this, while also going over that way a little bit. That's not this line. This is the wrong line. The leg will be coming up through like here. And then the other leg will be coming through like here. Actually, wait, what would these lines be setting? It would be like more like this, wouldn't it? Where you have like the like this. It'll just like hang off a little bit. The arm has to come. Arm can actually go backwards a little bit and then forwards. And then you got the thing coming around here like that, and then this, basically this has to transition into this, but with all the same parts. Just, you know, make sure I take into account everything that needs to be there. I think, realistically speaking, during this transition from this to this, we'll be going through the same zoom out of this, where it zooms outwards to capture the whole frame again, and this will be happening during that time, after moving basically back into frame. And with a bit of camera work, it can look like it's zooming out enough to capture the foreground again. Might actually just move some parts more across. So basically you, all of you and you, we're actually gonna just like shift you across this way. Which actually means that this frame can be a little more spacious. How much am I working with here? I can actually make this like a little bigger. So this could be called transition, start, pose. Okay, I'm just gonna start drawing the parts and just see if it's gonna be a problem. This has to be in front then, or does it not? I think all of the parts are going to be drawn based on this final position, or this final pose, because that means that it will be a lot simpler when I have to do the looping animation, because all the parts are already like sitting in the right spot. We'll transform them, or morph them to fit this pose, I think is probably the smart way to do it. Hey, this can actually go like this way a little bit then. The thing that scares me the most is actually the fact that I'm gonna put this through After Effects, and I am not good at After Effects. It's like, that's gonna be interesting. I might like split how I export it into After Effects to begin with, just to make sure I have the layers for this. Okay, let's draw some parts. It's the first time not really drawing his head at a nice angle. A very standard angle. Head. Still following the original shit, right? But more up to be the same as this. Yeah, something about like there. Looks about right. Might be more about there, I think. That's fine. I should probably draw just a thicker pin, shouldn't I? Is that too thick? Oh good, I can actually just cut that off, that's brilliant. Oh wow, that's the cleanest I've ever had the headlines behave for me. That is actually kind of magnificent. Okay, well that's come off cleanly, oh wow. Okay, that's never happened before. Same things as speedrunners say, that's never happened before. Maybe the eye too high up. Maybe a little bit. Here's a bit of a weird angle. Well, the head looks like it's at a really weird angle right now. Don't you pull the cheek up? I might need to pull the cheek up a little bit here. I think I'll go with that. Oh, there's gonna be so many folders here. Head parts. Do a hair folder. Actually, you know what? Let me just... so that I'm not high off my rocker. How do I end up doing the hair here? Oh, some variation of that. That's fine. Probably just going to end up being wherever I find easier to draw in the moment. Okay, so make a folder inside this one called side. Close. Well, should I just call it right? I really should just call it right because I know it's the right side of the head. Origin of the head is about there. How should I do the lines here? Do I need a aggressive line? I'm gonna do top and back in one piece. I should be able to, because there's no points at which I need the back of the head. Let's see how well I stick to that. Let's go like that. Origin should be about here. Yeah, a little bit aggressive like that, and then cross this in like that. We want all these like kind of straight cut parts. I like a what a really gentle head turn. It's like not really a head turn, but like a mild head turn. It's not fully straight. Like that, and then cross it in like that. Add some extra detail. We just got going like that. Is that a good idea? It's supposed to be a mildest hit turn, so I'll leave it at that for now. I actually need to draw the front here first. Bring the eye. Let's actually just shrink the eye a little bit. It's a little bit large right now. But regardless, let's just sit about here. Shouldn't need to be any longer than that. What's the best way to do this? Maybe it's just to go with like a bit of a fatter look here. And let's cover that part. Actually, just cut this off a little bit. Hum. Let's get rid of this hook part of this. Needs to stretch towards the origin of the hair, but it does not need that hook there. Hmm. Hum. Oh. Go like, yes, maybe. Um. Hmm. And you have that in front or below. Um. I just hook around the hair aggressively like that. Then, there's usually a back piece here. Let me just go work with just a back piece. You need a back piece that goes behind his head, so put that in later. But then, we need a top piece. Whether that's going to be used for the whole of the backside as well, that will be a different matter, but... basically needs to encompass from here all the way up the other side. Oh boy. And I get a nice circular motion. Ooh, boy. Probably just make a circle and just go with that. Okay, I think this is the closest I'm going to have to it not being a fumbled mess. Just get rid of this ridiculous looking hook here. Make sure it's coming up like that. Okay. Okay, then we got the bits of the hair behind here. The good thing about doing shorter hair, you don't have to account for the hair going behind the body at all, at any angle. That's very nice. Big folder. This is going to be side tail. Now you know what? I'm just gonna grab this and go whop like that a little bit. Probably gonna glue this down again, but that's honestly fine. There's actually less pain than having to do anything else weird with it. And then also have the left side. So it'll be the left side back. Outer. Left side, back. Ah, jeez. Left side, back, inner. Like that. Okay. What is the best way to do the clothing? Let's have a look. The hand is gonna have to be completely separated, so I should probably actually make sure the hand is done correctly. It is turned enough so that I should be able to get away without needing to draw the thumb in any capacity. Or do I? Might actually draw the thumb, but thumb goes right at the back. Do I need a mask? Oh boy. I need a mask for that because I kind of want to like hide the skin connection to the thumb. All right, next folder. Okay, so let's probably separate this into front arm. Do I need to separate the finger joints? Oh boy. I might have to separate the finger joints, and that's really unfortunate because that's increases complexity by quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna have the lower arm piece to begin with. And also these hand parts. Hmm. Oh. I'm gonna need a mask that basically goes between the thumb and the hand. Well, at least I have a great ball of a mask that I can always use. Because the hand itself is like that. Like the actual palm area is kind of like this. That's fine. Alright, so palm. How many finger joints do you have with your pinky? You have 3. Like 1, 2, 3. I think I could actually draw the thumb as just a single piece. Realistically. Please rename the layer. Don't start changing my tabs. Um... Bum. You become red, sure. Then we go Q-tip. Oh boy. Yeah. Kinda like gotta shrink this down a little bit like that. Yeah, gonna need a mask to hide the line over here while the hand is turning, because it's gonna go from like side over to more of this angle. Is the forefinger too long? It's a little long. Oh, that looks a bit closer to where I probably want that. All right, so that's it there. I just put it into the same layer. Why not? So it needs the plastic piece that goes goes around the sides here. What's actually better? If I move this front piece or move the back piece? I got the outlines here. Can that be squashed in? How realistic is that? Not very. I need this to be able to turn so that that becomes flatter. It's actually going to be constantly in motion, so maybe that doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to try and put the cover piece on top of this and have it move and uncover the outer piece underneath instead, maybe? Or is that a good idea? No, it's not really. I'll just do the standard, have this be below, I think. It's probably a better idea. But that means I can just have a tube of a thing. Should I just break this up so that all the straight parts are separated? Because if that part is... don't know how much that might affect the morph. That's the main problem. Apologize that I'm taking a long time to think about this, but that'd be better if I don't have to fix this later. So if this below, it means that as this turns, that will be uncovered. So is it better if I just have an outer line and not have an inner line? So basically, instead of bring... Oop, that's not what I want. have the cushion piece. So that sticks out a bit down here. And it sticks out a bit over here. And then this piece will move around to reveal this piece underneath. I need to bring this round further. Oh, like that, maybe? The line is getting a little awkward because I'm drawing my palm a lot. See if that works for what I needed to do. Is that too low for the thumb? No, it's not. I mean, thumbs are really the most important part, so... Alright, so that goes there. Then... I should put this into a folder called upper body. Let's go torso. Okay, so this has to go in front of that part. So we just put right sleeve over here. So going to basically put this connection, the seam, clothing seam, like right here. Then we'll bring this down so that this curves here. And we'll just bring this out on the sleeve to sit out here. No, this needs to cut. This needs to just sit out here. Just. And then the lower arm or upper arm goes below that. Where it comes down. Like so. Hmm. So that's it there. Hum. How's this gonna work here? Do I need to separate the color? I really shouldn't need to. I think I need to pull the chest line up a little bit. So bring this down, but also bring this in earlier. So it's like the curve is like here. Well, wait, no, don't you bring it out more? Bring this line up a little in general. Okay. This goes on top of that. Okay, maybe bring this in. That'd be less ambitious. Something like that, maybe. You have the actual torso piece below this. Like that, and then this has to incorporate the back, which goes like that down the body. Well, how aggressively do I do this? Huh? What about the body coming down? Yo. Also down about here. Hip is gonna be 90% blocks, so we should be good on that part. How you doing? Actually, wait, no. Do I turn the body more? Body, front of body should be coming through like this into. Actually, no, wait, it's wrong. Twist it into here, into about where the chest would be, into about where the waist would be, which is about here, into where the that's about where the hip will be, and then into where the waist would be, like that. Okay. Okay, the rest of that's not going to be useful. Okay, so Do I need 2 pieces here? The body needs to be able to turn from the pose like this, mostly sideways. Do I need 2 pieces? The torso should need 2 pieces here. It just needs to be really able to compress. Alright, well, either way, okay, so for the legs, we're actually gonna bring them up further to make them longer. We're gonna put the legs in front of the torso. So the lower body can just go in front of the upper body. Where we're gonna have, put this in the north folder, right, leg. Do I need to be able to see the center part of the shorts? Actually, there should be a skirt there. Alright, well, either way, draw the legs in first. So that's gonna be the right thigh. The knee should handle the actual turn down, so the thigh should stretch into here. The buttocks makes up this portion here. That's where we want the bottom of the butt to be. But the crotch is right here, so we're gonna have like, so it'll be like that. Cut that bit off. Then we want the thigh to come up like, about like this. Up from the crotch area. And then this actually needs to cut off early, about, yeah, about there actually. Then we put the knee in front of that, or just put the whole calf in, this would be fine. So the right calf. So that includes the top of the leg coming round. Oh wait, I've gotta bring this up more. Can I just stretch this? Is this in a spot where I can just go up you go a little bit? Why the heck not? Oh, that kind of works. I can fix that later. But the carve needs to come over the front here, into the knee, which will be like this, into the calf, which is going to be like this. Bring it back a lot. Cut that bit off. Actually gotta change the angle of the foot a little bit more, I think. So that the heel is coming a bit more horizontal to the camera, or practically horizontal to the camera. And the foot itself is pointing down over the front of the chair. So, should I put this below the carve? Maybe I can skip a bit of the parts if I just put this below the carve. So we want the foot to go like... Or do I just keep the foot angled like this, actually? Like, okay, maybe bring this part down a little bit. So that this is the part like this, then your ankle will come down like this. Then the foot will be what angle am I working at here in the end? I think what I'm going to do is just grab this, twist this a bit, so it's more like this. Bring this along so that it's kind of like this. Then the ankle will be like that. Then you bring the foot around. Do I need to draw the foot in full detail? Bring the foot over. Need to... fuck it. I need to find a proper reference for this. but foot goes here. I'll find a proper reference for that at some point. Angle's a little bit weird to begin with, but I think with this angle, I might actually need to turn the foot more. Actually, I'm just gonna redo the whole foot, I think. So that you have it comes down like that, and then you actually have the heel coming behind. Yeah, I need to find the proper reference for this later. Okay, just leave that for a bit. Why is this leaving this? Stay in this border, please. Left. Then you go left half, which needs to hook round the back of this. Okay, I need to really redraw the whole of that leg, I think. Okay, this needs to come down a bit further. So that it matches more with where the buttocks should be. Okay, so obviously you'll find a couple more extra references for this, but I'm gonna leave this here for today because it's getting close to the time where I should shut up and let people sleep. So most of the front side is done. I mean, the foot technically isn't the most important thing in the world because it's 90% out of frame. If I really need to, I can zoom the camera in a way that it will be out of frame in the final product. So if I can't figure out how to draw feet, because holy shit, feet are harder than hands, I'm just going to miss it completely and just manage the camera work in a way where it doesn't matter, because that is also an option. But I mean, with the really messed up looking feet I draw, if you look respectfully, then you're looking at trash respectfully. So I can only get the vague shape roughly correct because I can kind of draw shoes at a somewhat respectable state. But regardless, I'll probably continue this tomorrow, depending on what the, once again, my general motivation for drawing. If that gets interrupted by Pixiv, then that might happen, otherwise we'll be continuing this. And honestly, the backside and the static parts are going to be pretty quick for the most part, because those aren't... There's not much to show on those parts. It's just like the like 90% the chair for the backside, and then the static parts is just the whatever static parts need to go in. So once I get this like front side mostly in a spot where I can say I'm happy with it, it'll be 90% of the way done, and then it'll be the coloring where I have to do a lot of lighting layers probably, and a lot of lighting shadows that have to be separated and has to work as a glow layer if it's going to Live2D. Otherwise I have to somehow replace them in After Effects, which is actually pretty awkward to do, because it means I have to separate the animation into several layers as I'm exporting to put into After Effects. So where I can avoid that, I would like to avoid that, but we'll see. Alright, but anyways, that will do it for today. We'll continue this, given that I'm not interrupted by Pixiv and my desire to draw something else tomorrow. So for those watching who are subscribed and you like what you saw today, remember to subscribe, leave a like because that helps me out, and I shall see you all next time.